So, been a great week. Every day meditating loudly, meditating into your space, meditating and having you come in and join me in the thoughts that we have, thoughts about what's going on in our mind and in our thinking. Now, this is what I was wondering about. Noah is a guy who features very prominently in the first chapters of first chapters of the Bible. In the book of Genesis, it talks about Noah, and the Bible says he was an upright man. He was a perfect man in a very rough generation. In fact, in his generation, those guys would do all kinds of things, and I wonder if they were as bad as as the guys in our world are. But anyway, Noah was a different man. He was perfect. He was different. He was upright in the way he did his things. And it got me thinking, how was his end? If at all he was perfect and all that, was he caught up? Because the Bible says he was perfect. He was a just man and he walked with God. And I was wondering, was he caught up like Enoch with God? And was he, brought into that other life by God? And I found a very, very disturbing story. Yes, you heard me right. Very disturbing, because Noah, after the floods, the Bible says that he went and planted a vineyard, and that vineyard that he planted, vines grew and fruit came out, and the guy decided, why don't we just go ahead and remind ourselves of the things that used to be before the flood, and he made wine. Thank God I'm taking tea. Wine is no joke. The wine he made, the liquor he made, caused him to, black out. KO. It's called a knockout. He was given a knockout. Guy made a mixture of a concoction of things, I think, and blacked out until he was exposed. The Bible says that his sons, his son Ham came around and saw him naked. The guy was like, oh my goodness, what's going on? Shameful. But you know what we're talking about? We're talking about, being imperfect. So in one particular time, he dropped his guard down. At one point, though he had the reputation of being good and being this man who, would hear the instructions of God, build something over the years. The record was just so good. But one moment when he dropped his guard, he went ahead and, did things that he was not supposed to do. I pray that I will be able to understand when some momentary things are coming my way that would ruin such a good reputation. Be careful, guys. Noah, with all his instructions, the guy was receiving architectural drawings and schematics from God, and he built, engineering prowess. But when it came to that particular moment, when the idea came to his mind that, you can do some wine, you can make some wine, he went ahead and made some wine. Don't try this at home. Maybe that's a point to say, those of you who are doing videos helping people on recovery, you're doing a good job. Carry on. Let us talk to people and tell them you can be made perfect. You can be made better. Look at us. He has done it for us. Have a good one.